Yeah, these are so you see a lot of Wario offline, but online, I think that there's been a big drought of Wario's, honestly.
Oh, absolutely. I wonder how being online and those extra frames of input lag have really affected a lot of waft setups, or if
Hmm.
waft setups are so easily applicable that it really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Uh, and maybe that's a contributing factor to why we haven't seen that many.
for sure. But I think this matchup might actually be in Wario's favor because on that last stock, Wario doesn't have to bring Lucario to those really good aura percents. You know?
Oh, that's true. He has. You see, these are two characters with excellent X factors. You know, obviously Lucario with their aura, and then Wario with the waft. You know, but you're absolutely right. We get to that last stock situation, and then Lucario's sitting at what, like 130, maybe even 140, and we're about to see this big comeback when Wario's at 50, and oh, waft. That's it. Or
Oh,
maybe
not
even
even that.
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
you
even
could.
get to that situation. That's a
Yeah,
good point.
because Wario could just kill it like 30 with the,
Yeah.
especially because Lucario is a lighter character, so it does make it so Wario using that waft is much more applicable. And so far, though, it's been pretty even.
Oh, that was a nice grab. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, and okay,
Oh,
seeing a
went for the
lot
down
of those.
tilt dash grab.
Yeah, a lot of those dash attacks
Or
as well
dash
from
attack.
cStick
Yeah.
down. And,
Oh,
oh,
yeah, he's really looking for it. Fishing
yeah,
for it.
and it's a matter of time. There we go.
Yep,
That
there it is. Speak of the devil,
powered
right?
up. Yep, powered up back air there from Selkie, and as that aura is online, okay,
Ooh, excellent back air.
that aura is now offline, but because of that, that means that those Lucario combos are not going to be dealing quite as much damage. We saw there with a 2-hit, only 13%.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, I like that low profile with the down tilt.
It's going to be up to cStickDown to be able to take this stock quickly, though, because they want that lead. Because if Selkie can manage to hold on to this stock for as long as possible, that's going to be so dangerous for the rest of this game. Because being on your last stock against Wario, that's pretty scary. But
Yeah,
being on your
definitely.
second to last at a high percent, that's where it's huge. Because it's like, do you want to burn the waft already?
Right. Yeah, it's that age-old question. You know, do I want to use this now, or do I want to take the risk, see if I can secure this stock, and then definitely get a much larger reward later on?
Yeah.
One thing that oh boy, yeah,
And we're
definitely
seeing
seeing
right
that
now.
tilt coming up.
Yeah. And okay, we're seeing a bit of a comeback here from cStickDown here. Pulling out the up airs that were connecting, and
Ooh, nice bear.
yeah,
Oh,
that bike does take a bit of time to come back.
you know, I will say up to this point, Selkie's done a pretty great job of managing bike.
Yeah,
You know, which is surprising.
yeah, that is honestly a good point. And that bike does take a bit of time to come back, so it does make it so it's a little bit harder for cStickDown to recover.
Beautiful. Nice job with that reverse neutral B into up smash. Classic
Yeah, and-
Lucario stuff.
Yeah, this is that fantastic situation that we were talking about earlier in this game where if Selkie can manage to be at a high percent on that second stock with a stock lead, that does mean that they're going to have a lot to work with here. A lot more damage that they're going to be able to output and a lot earlier kills. And here's that dilemma about that waft as well that we were talking about.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
Now.
saying?
But now that uppy will be able to recover from pretty much anywhere. Because once the aura gets on, and I mean, speaking of the aura getting on, the max rage is on, and only about 30% from that max aura.
Oh, wow, that F tilt hit from behind.
Yeah, Wario's a bit busted, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, a little bit. Damn. One thing oh, again, 2 stocks in a row. Beautiful stuff by Selkie.
Yeah, and
Nice
that,
job.
that was a very quick stage pick as well. I've never picked a stage that quickly in my entire life.
Ooh. Okay, this is interesting because with my very limited knowledge of Wario, I would think that a lot of WAF setups have to do with tech chase situations on platforms.
Yeah,
You know, a thing where you up tilt and then you see where they roll and then you let it rip, literally.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that Lucario, from what I remember, does tend to thrive on stages like FD.
Okay, let's see. One interesting. Ooh, oh. Let's see if cStickDown can make the most of it.
Getting them to 60, but that did not do much outside of giving a little bit more of that oomph to Selkie's attacks.
Oh man, you see, cStickDown had the right idea. He saw that Selkie was going to recover on stage, but he misspaced it just a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that recovery's gonna be so strong. Oh. Yep.
Nice. Yeah. One interesting thing that I didn't think about in this matchup originally is how Bite can actually act as a barricade. Oh, ooh. Finally, the down tilt dash attack. Nice stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, continue about that Bite. I think I get what you're talking about.
Or the bike, yeah, because the bike acts as a barricade for the not the shadow balls. What's the Lucario equivalent?
Aura
anyway,
Sphere.
Yeah, Aura Sphere. Thank you. Acts as like a nice shield for the Aura Sphere. Gives a little bit of security to cStickDown.
Yeah. And I think also that usage of Bite we were seeing a lot there as a great ledge trapping tool is honestly also pretty smart because it's been used as like a ledge trapping tool.
Nice.
Oh, that was a really smart usage of that. Oh, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Force Palm is very strong, especially once you get to that aura. But okay, we're probably going to see some more usage of oh, didn't go for the Bite that time. It was pretty effective earlier of using it as a tool to catch both jumps and neutral get-ups.
Yeah, you're talking about the full jump and then the falling Bite?
No, I mean like using
or just like bite itself.
Bite at the ledge, because that makes it so that it catches several different ledge options. And it's a pretty quick move to get out of, if I remember correctly. So you can then go to a different ledge trapping option if you see they're about to go for something different.
That's a great point, yeah. And it seems like cStickDown. Oh, there it is again. Nice job. And then it catches neutral get up shield. And if you that's unfortunate. You know, these high pressure situations, sometimes that happens.
Yeah. But speaking of sometimes that happens, this is the first time we've seen a big lead at the last stock from cStickDown. It's going to be... Oh, no!
Speak of the devil. Commentator's curse. Whatever you want to call it, that's just unfortunate.
Getting only 3% of extra credit. That is not what you want against the Lucario, but that's a lot of time for that waft to be online. I'm pretty sure it's at that full waft now. Just needs maybe an up tilt.
Oh now,
no.
Yeah, now we're cooking. Oh, boy. Oh.
Hopefully they have those waft setups labbed because they need to use them immediately.
Oh, yeah. See, they're going for the falling up air.
Yeah. Starting to fish for him, but the problem with that is it will start to get a bit predictable.
Yep. Oh, very nice stuff from Selkie.
Oh,
the same thing that dominated game 1. They hit it again. Oh, nice stuff. And what's really, really cool about that is that it was the waft onto the bike, extending that hitbox.
Yes. That was so smart because keeping that bike, also like with those like Richter, just like you throw out that returning cross and then you hit him.
Returning cross into up smash or up B.
Every Richter player tries it, but speaking of trying, they're trying to go for that game 3 onto Battlefield.
Oh man, let's see. Oh man. Oh, ooh, okay. We have some wavelands on the platform. Very interesting option.
Yeah, they're playing a little more carefully this time. You know, they don't want to overcommit because they both saw.
Damn.
What? Wow, just staring them right in the face with that grab, not doing any pummels, just holding it, just like. Now here.
Power move or eat an input? You decide.
I mean, it effectively becomes a power move.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Now, what's going to be really fun is seeing how both of these characters take advantage of the tri-plat. You know, I'm especially excited to see Selkie because in the opening sections of the game, they were doing some Waveland stuff, and I imagine that Lucario has some pretty nice movement options, so I want to see some of that come into play.
And, oh
man.
Barely not killing. I was surprised there.
Oh, and not even the Aura Ball. Or Aura Sphere. Oh, went for the confirm. Oh, and they get the bear anyways. Nice job.
Okay. That does mean that Selkie has quite a big lead right now. Only 84% on the board and 26% of extra credit. That's pretty big because the longer that it's going to take for cStickDown to be able to take this stock, the better it's going to be looking for Selkie. Because if Selkie can manage to get another stock here, that might be a huge favor for them for the rest of this game, which, I mean, rest of the set as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Ooh, cStickDown. Another thing we haven't mentioned yet is, compared to other competitive Warios that I've seen, they make a lot more use of staying on bike and using that as a hitbox. You know, which is not something that you'd usually opt for, but I guess when you know, the fact that a lot of Warios don't do it, it's a nice mix-up, you know. But you gotta think, we're in Game 3 right now, the stakes are pretty high, maybe that's not the best option. Even if you do try to mix it in with getting off of bike and doing other bike stuff.
Yeah. Also, I noticed, just like how we were talking about the bike being used as a tool to block that Aura Sphere, we're starting to see Selkie get around that bike by doing a short hop into the Aura Sphere. So,
yeah, that's a great point, actually. See, this is why I love doing extended sets like this. You can see that adaptation in between games, and you see the things that you think about, that you hear us talking about, happen in real time.
And, okay, so we're seeing right now a bit more damage, but you don't want to give them too much damage if you don't think it's going to kill, because the more damage you give them, the scarier this matchup gets.
It's just like Terry.
Yeah. I know firsthand.
Yes. Peter has a very scary Terry.
And,
nice back air. Okay.
And that means that it's looking like the exact same situation as that previous stock right now, where Selkie got the stock at around 80 and is just going to be able to cruise for a bit, you know? 20% on the board of extra credit at the moment, and looking like a good amount of aura, so just like one more thing to connect, and that's a... Ooh! That didn't kill this time because they weren't on the platform.
Right, yeah. Ooh, okay, so those up tilts coming into play. Oh, went for the confirm, but got the weak hit dash attack. That's unfortunate.
Ooh, but actually, that's a really smart usage of the bite too, because that makes it so that you heal a little bit more. And healing in this is especially important.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, and that's it. Okay, but still, that was a great effort by cStickDown. We saw some really cool stuff in this set.
Sorry, I'm gonna chime in here. Selkie was seeded 72nd, cStickDown was seeded 10th. That was one hell of an upset. I'm gonna curse here. Holy